Good morning, class. I'm Professor Kev. Welcome to class. I like to start off each semester, each term by talking about the importance of communication. Communication, it's a life skill. You have to have good communication skills. How this applies to class, sometimes life happens. You may not be able to get an assignment in on time. If this is the case, message me. Let me know what's going on, okay? You're going to find I have a lot of empathy. I'll do what I can to support you, but I do want you to help me out and tell me if you need an extra day or two on an assignment. What happens is the hardest part of being a professor is knowing the difference between someone who's going through a life event and someone who just has bad time management skills. Those are two separate students. That's why we need to talk about it. Now, understand things I've had happen last semester. Student, his whole family got the flu. He's like, Kev, I'm gonna be honest with you, bud. I got bigger problems than the assignments right now. Yeah, I agree. Let's just get caught up next week. Cool. If you don't say anything and I see you're a week or two behind, then I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'll message you. Often you won't respond. Just ignore my email. If that's the case, it's hard to have empathy. Just kind of give you zeros and move on. The other thing that I see happen is I have students who constantly run 1 week behind. So they'll do week one because you get removed if you don't. But when we get to week two, they'll submit it on week three. Now, the problem with this is when we get to the end in week eight, you'll run out of time. I've seen this where, they're running a week behind. I'm like, hey, don't forget on week eight, we can't accept anything late. I only have a day to put grades in. And I get this message, hey, I was hoping I could, submit this on Thursday or Friday. Can't. I have to put grades in. You're out of time. So that's why. Now, again, class, we talked about the difference between someone going through a challenge and someone with time management issues. Again, I'm going to show you empathy, but it can't be every week. Well, I have students, well, I have a really busy life. Doesn't everyone, my friend? Doesn't everyone? So you can't play the I'm busy, I have an important job. I had a student got mad at me because they work nights. They were a bartender. And she's like, you got to understand, getting my assignments between midnight's a challenge. I don't get home till 1 a.m. You could do it before you went to work. Got mad when I said that. It's true though, right? You don't have to wait until midnight to do it. Could have got up, did it before you went in for your shift. That's the stuff I'm talking about on time management. If it's truly a time management issue, I'm going to try to hold you accountable. Be like, hey, you got to follow the time management thing. If it's a life event, something happens, I have a student, goes through different things. If that's happening, we'll do our best to support you. So the key is reach out ahead of time. Let's talk about it. I'm always going to do my best to show you empathy. It's very rare that I'm going to give you a bad time about it, except for when you don't tell me and you start to fall 3 and 4 weeks behind. Then it's a whole different conversation. Okay, so any questions you have, if you're reading anything about assignments, anything's not 100% clear, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. Kev, not 100% sure on this. What should I be doing? I'm always going to go out of my way to guide you. And again, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is usually when I'm looking at my phone. Before that, I try to shut off at 8 o'clock at night because I'm tired. I don't do my best responses after 8 o'clock at night. So I'll leave them for the morning. So that's why it's important not to wait until the last minute to look at your assignments and try to get them in on time. All right. Thanks for watching. And again, welcome to class.